You can now buy a Tesla with Bitcoin. This is absolutely massive news that just literally broke about roughly 12 hours ago as Elon Musk sent out the tweet on his Twitter. But this is not the big news, actually. The big news here with this is that he later went on to say that with Tesla, they are going to be operating Bitcoin software and to be accepting the payments. And he is not going to sell these Bitcoin that he takes for payment for the Tesla vehicles that he is making, his company is producing. Now, why is this so absolutely massive? Because billionaires, and with Elon Musk being the second richest person in the world, all of these multi-billionaires getting into Bitcoin, they understand the narrative behind Bitcoin. They are hodling for the long term. They understand the store of value narrative, that there is a cap supply of just 21 million Bitcoin. And when they say that they are accepting Bitcoin as payment, they are not going to convert this Bitcoin into fiat currencies. This is so huge. When we're reaching mass adoption, which I think probably won't be, maybe not this year in this bull cycle, but I'm thinking by 2025, that this is what the standard is going to be. People are going to accept Bitcoin. They are not going to convert it back into dollars. By then, the dollar will likely have already crashed down to zero. This is so huge, this news coming out. And wow, I am just so amazed. And what does this mean for the price of Bitcoin for the long term? Another of the many breaking news milestones for Bitcoin on our way to the moon and Mars. Now, another key thing with these billionaires not selling their Bitcoin is that they are not fazed by the Bitcoin dips that we see in the short term. When we see, 15, 20% retracements. And so for, newcomers coming into the space that maybe haven't done their research into Bitcoin, do not be fazed by these short-term dips. When you buy Bitcoin, I recommend the best strategy. Of course, this is just my personal opinion, and so do not take it as financial advice, but I recommend dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin over time and holding for the long term. And I am not selling my Bitcoin at all. My goal is, of course, to be of, those Bitcoin UTXOs that have not moved their Bitcoin in 10 or more years. Now, it's, I don't have the charts or the data to pull up right here, to show you guys in front of you. But if you go to Glassnode, which you can get on-chain data of Bitcoin, you can look at the supply of Bitcoin that has not moved in 10 years or more. These are people that bought into Bitcoin, that believed in it in the early days when Bitcoin was just $1 per coin. If these people are not selling right now at these prices where we are at, where we have made so much returns and gains, I mean, think about it. How many people are in profit right now in Bitcoin and they are not selling because we understand the long-term narrative. We are not in just to make a quick buck here. That is not what this is. This is a goal to make life-changing wealth, not just for ourselves, but our, families, future generations. This is to completely change the entire family tree trajectory, because this is a once in a 100-year opportunity. These opportunities, may become once every 100 years. We are fortunate right now to be in these early times. I still think these are early times because we haven't reached mass adoption in Bitcoin. And so this is just so absolutely monumental. And, so these billionaires, they are going to be in that data. They are not selling. So right now, for people that are selling Bitcoin right now, you are selling to billionaires. You are selling to the Michael Saylors, the CEO of MicroStrategy, who is holding now about 92,000 Bitcoin. And with so many more of the top 500 S&P 500 companies, allocating, say, even 1 to 2 or 3% of their treasury into Bitcoin, this is going to be so monumental for the price appreciation. And here's another key thing too for not selling for the long term. There's a very famous meme on the internet, which is the Neo and Matrix meme, and I highly recommend you, if you haven't seen it, to check it out. I believe you can find it on Reddit. So you go to Google and kind of try to find it. But the meme, essentially, you got Neo and he's saying, you mean to tell me that I can trade my Bitcoin for millions of dollars someday in the future? And then he says, no, Neo, I am telling you that when you're ready, you won't have to. Now, what is he implying by saying this? What he is saying is that by then, when it comes to that time, Bitcoin will be the standard. Bitcoin will be the standard, and people will not be converting Bitcoin into US dollars, into fiat currencies. By then, the dollar will be zero, and Bitcoin will be the standard. And so then, of course, everything will be priced in Satoshis, and we don't know what that is going to look like in the future. But let's say, for example, to get a nice lunch or dinner could be 100 to 200 Satoshis. And just think, how insane does that sound right now? Because to buy, like right now, if you put in like $10 into Bitcoin at these current prices of around $56,000, $57,000, you get 18,000 Satoshis. 18,000 Satoshis. So, we don't, this is why I, continuing to buy Bitcoin and, dollar cost averaging in as you can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. That is so huge. And so that being said, that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you so much, everyone, for checking out today's video. And if you enjoyed this video and made it all the way through to the end of the video, please make some noise for that YouTube algorithm and smash up that like button. Thank you so much, everyone, for your incredible support. I really appreciate it. It really helps out the channel big time. And this lets YouTube know that this video is relevant. So then YouTube can recommend this video to as many Bitcoin enthusiasts and anyone in the Bitcoin and crypto and altcoin space out there. So thank you so much for that, everyone. And if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to the channel if you would like. On this channel, we do videos on Bitcoin and altcoin videos. So like anytime breaking news comes out, I will try to put it out as quickly as I can. And also we do Bitcoin and altcoin price updates and reactions. And occasionally we also will put out stock videos. And so if that sounds good to you, you know what to do. Thank you so much. And as always, until next time, we'll see you all back here on the Altcoin Travis 19 channel. Have a fantastic rest of your day, everyone. Take care and strive for greatness. We will see you later. Peace out, everyone.